And what if I told you there is an experiment, a real, documented, published experiment that lets anyone see the source code of reality? Not metaphor, not philosophy. A 650 nanometer red laser, a light, the fractal, and a substance your own brain produces naturally. When these three things combine, people see the same thing. Symbols, characters, a code. And the most disturbing part, they don't know each other. They weren't trained. They received no instructions on what to look for. And still, everyone sees the same alphabet. The man behind this is named Danny Goler, former Israeli soldier, parkour practitioner, American ninja warrior competitor. Not a traditional academic, as a psychonaut. Someone who's logged over 7,000 DMT journeys. Yes, 7,000. In August 2020, during one of those sections, he had an epiphany. Not during the trance itself, but afterward, at a Thai restaurant in Boulder, Colorado. The idea was simple. What if I pointed a diffracted laser at a wall while under the effect of DMT? What happens next defies everything neuroscience can explain. Goler saw symbols, not random blotches, not the usual psychedelic fractals, but structured symbols, characters resembling the Japanese katakana alphabet, as if a hidden layer of reality were written in a language we don't know. More than 300 people have already reproduced the experiment. They reported the same thing, the same characters, the same structure, the same sense that something is being revealed. Carl Jung spent his entire life trying to answer why this happens. He finished his last book in the month before he died in 1961. The only book he wrote for a general audience, not academics. It was published 3 years later, in 1965. Man and his symbols. There were symbols you never learned. You were just born with them. Jung called it the collective unconscious, a deep layer of the human psyche where universal archetypes live. The serpent, the circle, the mandala, the wise old man, the Great Mother. Patterns that surface in dreams, myths, and religions from cultures that never had contact with each other. An Australian Aboriginal and a Tibetan monk dreamed the same mandala. A child who's never heard of mythology draws the same serpent carved into Maya temples. And while this shouldn't happen, Jung spent decades building the theory and never proved it in a lab. 60 years later, Rick Strassman, the same researcher who confirmed Goler's laser findings, leans on Jung's own framework to make sense of what his DMT subjects reported seeing. If Jung were alive today, he would look at Goler's wall and say, Well, I just told you so. Because what 300 people already seen, there isn't random. It is archetypal. The Vedas, written 5,000 years ago, describe reality as Maya, an illusion, a projection. The Pythagoreans said that the universe is mathematics. The Sufis speak of a veil between us and the truth. Jung spent decades documenting how these same symbols cross eras and continents with no material explanation. And now, a former soldier with a $10 laser is saying the same thing mystics, philosophers, and psychoanalysts had said for centuries. Goler published his pilot study in IPI Letters in 2025. Not Nature, not Science, but real, public. The protocol is just alive. Anyone can try it. He's not asking you to believe him. He's just asking you to see it. So the question isn't whether the code is real or an hallucination. The question is, why does your brain, when the filter drops, see symbols? Why structured symbols? Why consistent across cultures, across people, across brains that never met? Jung died without ever proving the collective unconscious in a lab. But maybe the proof was waiting in a 650 nanometer laser and in a molecule your own body makes every night while you sleep. If reality is a code, then someone or something wrote it. And maybe, just maybe, the tool to read it is already inside you. This is the fractal nexus, and the pattern continues.